Sorry. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Have a Wonderful Day live stream from home, episode number 4. Looks like I got somebody in the chats already. Hello, Manny. How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. So, episode number 4. I think this is gonna be fun. I got some, news. Let me play this again. Over here, as this said over here. Oh, okay. So I'm actually thinking of making that a little bit longer. I like that. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Anyway, I like that. So I'm thinking of making it a little bit longer, maybe about 15 seconds longer. But as you saw on there, I have some wonderful news, theme park news, just whatever I can find, right? So that's kind of what I do during the week. I got a lot going on, in my personal life. I got work going on. But in the little bit of time that I can kind of squeeze in, I look for some theme park news, right? Whether it's Universal Studios, whether it's Disney. And to be honest with you, that's pretty much what I look for, right? Which are the parks that I'm kind of visiting because I want to be able to not only bring, what's going on. I want to bring news of what's going on in those theme parks, but I want to be able to go live to those places and kind of make a video about what I spoke about here on my home streams. Hey, Benny, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Much love. And so, oh, cool. Awesome. Some news in Disneyland. And you know what? I really don't look at Disneyland, and that's only because I kind of live over here, a lot of miles away from Disneyland. And, this is my 4th stream from home, but I definitely do want to get a little bit more used to what I'm doing, right? I was kind of doing something similar with Have You Heard, and now I'm kind of doing it on my own. But I do want to cover more news, not just, Orlando, but I want to be able to cover other things. So that's pretty cool. Cool. Let's see what we got here. I don't know why, but I thought this was I was a mod here. I can make you a mod. I don't have a problem. I don't think I have any mods at all, period. I haven't even considered it. Darren and I, we were doing our thing, and I decided to kind of do my own thing over here. Just, I got a lot going on. And like I said, and I'm trying to grow my channel, and I haven't even thought of mods. So I don't mind making you one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write that down. And you got my commitment, bro, to make you a mod. So thank you. Thank you for volunteering. Appreciate it. All right. So I got that written down, okay? It is written. And I appreciate that because hopefully I'm going to have enough people coming in here where I'm going to actually have work for you guys or you, for that matter. But yeah, so, we got some news going on. I also have a segment about, let me see, the quiz, not the quiz, but the trivia. So I got some of that going on. And I also have, I'm going to end the show with Disney Quote of the Day. Now, if you read the description of this video, it also said that I was going to sing a song. So I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous about that. But I got to fulfill my promise. So we are going to sing a song. It is going to be You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. Okay, so just bear with me a second. Let me kind of get this introductory thing going on, and then I'm going to jump into that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm more than happy to make you a mod. Appreciate it. I've never even really considered it. I mean, I don't get a lot of people coming on here, so I haven't really thought about it. But I have aspirations for my channel, and I'm thinking of doing this every Thursday. So eventually, I'm gonna definitely need mods. So thank you for volunteering. Now I can, uh, now I can make fun of Manny. Why is that? Because he's a mod. Okay. Yes, you can, Manny. Yeah, it's all about having fun in here. Interact with each other and have a little bit of fun. I think that's the point of this, right? To have fun. I hope so. I definitely hope that it grows. The reason why I'm doing this. Everybody that's on YouTube has a goal, and that is to get to 1,000 subscribers and grow and maybe make a little bit of money. This is not going to be my main income. I do have my day job, but if I could get paid off of this, that would be great. I'll take it. I got a family to provide for, so I'm more than happy to take it. But it takes a long time. Sorry, it takes a long time to make it. The algorithms are against you when you're a small channel. I mean, I have 106 subscribers, so it's definitely against me. So it's you guys coming on here and chatting away, and I think when the chat blows up, I think it helps the channel out. Obviously, when you guys smash those like buttons, it definitely does help as well. And I truly, truly appreciate it. I'm never gonna ask for more than what you guys can do. That's just not me. I think that it's everything gets put into people's heart as to what they want to do. So if you want to share, if you want to, smash the like button, if you want to subscribe, that's up to you, right? I'm no way, no how am I gonna ever beg for anybody to do anything. So, but I appreciate you guys being on here. I do want to hold on one second here. Boom, boom. Let me turn this on. Because one thing that I've always liked to do is work while I hear some back music going on. I've always loved that. I think that in any job, I think that we all work better when there's music playing, right? I don't think it's a distraction. In my opinion, it's not a distraction. I think that we all can enjoy work as we're singing to our favorite tunes, as long as they put a good radio station on. But if they got a good radio station on, for me, it's hits of the 80s. That's my thing. But if they got hits of the 80s going on in the background and I'm working, I think I work happier that way. So it's always been like that with me. And so I think, hold on one second, guys. Let me go over here. I don't know where this came from. So let me bring down the volume. Airplay. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go. I don't know where that came from. Go over here, and let's see if I can get this going. If not, I'm going to turn it off. Oh, I know why. There we go. Go over here. There we go. No. Just when you think you got it, just when you think you got everything set up and ready to go, you don't. So there we go. All right, let me catch up to chat. Okay. What's funny? I have only been around the theme park streamers, and I can't say enough of how awesome people are in the community. So glad I did. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm a little bit of an introvert. I don't mind meeting people and talking with them. But I'm not very open to going to people that I've never met and initiating that conversation. Okay. If it happens, it happens. And I have the personality and to talk to them, but I'm a little bit reserved, right? I don't mind doing things on my own and not having anybody to talk to except you guys on the chat. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm welcome. If people want to meet me, I'm welcome for that. If people want to have a conversation with me, I'm welcome. I'm welcome to that. I could be very talkative. I am an outside sales rep, so I think I have that in me. I definitely have the personality to go out and talk to other people, but I'm the type of person that waits for other people to initiate the conversation with me, unless I know you, unless you and I have some type of relationship, whether even if it's on the chat. I've never met any of you guys in person. Manny and Benny, I've never met you guys in person, but we have a relationship, right? Even though it's through chat, and I don't have the fear of going to you guys and giving you guys a pound, and hugging you guys and having a conversation with you guys. But unless there is some type of interaction with you, I really don't look for that, right? So I'm not the type of person that if I see, for example, just to throw a name out there, right? If I see Tim Tracker, I'm gonna run to Tim Tracker and say, "Hey, how you doing, man? I follow you. Can I take a selfie?" I'm not that type of person. It's just not me. And yeah, in this type of community, it's good to have those relationships. It's good to develop friendships within the YouTube community. And sometimes that's and to be honest with you, in the corporate world, it's also good to do that, right? But it's just never been me. There you go. Yeah, it's and it's not that I've been shy. It's just that I stay away from people. You know what I mean? Unless, like I said, they make conversation with me, or they're looking to initiate a conversation, then I'm okay with that. And I'm listen. I'm telling you, I sometimes I could talk so much that I won't even shut up. It's just that an initiation, that getting that conversation started, it's usually not by me. I get a habit. I was like that before I moved here to Florida, but meeting new people in new state is what I needed. Yes, we do. So hey, but it's all good. I'm more than happy to make friendships and talk to people in the theme parks. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not going to be one that's going to be chasing people just so I can get a selfie and say, hey, because you do see a lot of people doing that just so they can get more subscribers, so they can see more people viewing their channel or their Instagram, what have you, what have you. I'm not like that. If I ever meet anybody that is making a difference in this community, it's not me to ask for a photograph just so I can post it online and say, hey, I met this guy, follow me. Who cares? Nobody really cares. So it's just not me. Since I was with anxiety, so I am trying to get through, but I'm good to go. Yeah. I mean, look, for me, like I said, um, going up to somebody and saying, hey, I know you and I see you, I watch you. It's just not me. But look, again, I talk for a living, right? And I interact with people for a living, so I can do that all day long if I need to. So, hi, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, the first thing that I got prepared for this stream, okay, is I am going to be singing a song, okay? Now, I'm not going to have instrumental in the background and I'm going to be the lead singer. I'm not going to do that. I am going to follow along with some lyrics and with some vocals from the original song. If you read the title, let me delete this so you can see my face. If you read the title to this live stream, it is going to be You've Got a Friend in Me, which is Toy Story theme song, right? So it's karaoke night. No, it's not karaoke night. It's one song night, and that's it. I'm gonna give up on one song. After one song, I'm gonna give up, and I'm not gonna sing again. Will I do it again? Maybe. And I'll be honest with you, I'm giving you a heads up. when I decided to do this, actually, when I put up the thumbnail, I said to myself, you know what? I don't know the song, the words to this song completely. I know a little bit. I gotta practice before I get on live stream and sing the song, and I didn't do that until like an hour ago. And so, you know, it's not gonna sound great. There's some words that I'm probably gonna miss, but I'm gonna give it a shot, right? It's in the description of this video, so I gotta do it. I gotta fulfill my promise. So, but some of the topics is gonna be the Fat 50 ornaments, and I'm sure you've seen other people post about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care, right? I'm gonna talk about it. The other thing I'm gonna talk about is the first ever. Let me bring this down a little bit here, the volume, because I feel like I'm screaming. So the second topic that I'm going to talk about is the first ever Disney Plus Day. Okay, and I'm hesitant to say day because they're celebrating it a couple of days, so I should end it with an S. But it is the first ever Disney Day, which is actually starting tomorrow, and I'm getting ahead of myself. The other thing I'm going to talk about is the Marine Toys for Tots program that Disney has been a part of for a long, long time. And I think it's very cool that they are part of this program. Obviously, Christmas, right, is right around the corner. If you go to the theme parks, a lot of the theme parks are now having the Disney decorations. And there's a lot of people out in this world that need to enjoy what we all enjoy, right? Which is, going and seeing the Christmas spirit and seeing all these Christmas decorations. It's supposed to be the best time of the year, right? It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? That's what the song says. So everybody's supposed to enjoy this time, and there are other people that are less fortunate, right? And they're not able to enjoy this time, right? And so it's up to us to be able to make it enjoyable for other people. So I'm going to be talking about Toys for Tots. Um, and then I'm going to jump into the quiz, right? I have a website that I found. I have some questions I don't have the answers to, and I don't want to know the answers to them. I want to be able to answer them with you guys. And if I'm wrong with you guys. If I'm right with you guys. But we're going to get into that as well. And then we're going to talk about Walt Disney's quote of the day. That's definitely something that I think I'm going to enjoy doing, not only today but in the future. Um, I think he has some wonderful quotes. I think this was a great man. He gave us Walt Disney World, right? And he gave us Disneyland, and he deserves all the props in the world for doing that. So we are going to bring that along. All right. So let's get started. Let's get my singing out of the way, or as Mike said, karaoke night out of the way. So as I do that, let me go over here. When did I do over here? Boom. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to turn this down. Give me a second. It just got so quiet in here. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to share my screen. And again, forgive me if I miss any words, okay? Let me share my screen. See if I got it. There we go. Go over here. I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I don't see the screen. I'm telling you, just when you think you're ready, you're not ready. Share. Not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me do that. All right, there we go. All right, you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up. And okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. All right. So this is courtesy of YouTube. Let's get started. Tell me if you can hear it, please. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road gets rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Or you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we'll see it through. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. But none of them will ever love me the way I do. Can never love you the way you do with me, yeah, boy. And just the years go by, a friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. All right, I know I messed up, but that was fun. That was fun. I gotta say it was fun. So I know I messed up again. I didn't practice. I didn't practice much. So I know I'm gonna get I'm gonna hear from my wife. Okay, I know I know I am. And I didn't practice. And like I said, you know, the good thing about this is that you can throw tomatoes at me, but it's not gonna hit me. You're gonna hit your screen. But it was fun. I'm gonna practice, and I'm gonna do this again. All right, I'm gonna do the song again, and I'm gonna perfect it. Okay, because practice makes perfect. I'm gonna make it better. Okay, so I promise you that. So you got a little taste. You know, I said one thing. You always sound good in the shower. And I've always been intrigued about singing, and I've tried it in the past. I remember one time when I was younger, I went to a carnival when I was young with a friend of mine, and they had karaoke, and you know, you can stand on stage and sing in front of a whole bunch of people. And you know, I've always done this just for fun. You know, I never claimed to be a singer or anything like that. I hope you're laughing with me, not at me. Thank you. Great. Oh, wow. For no practice, that was good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm throwing anything. Each stream should have a Disney song. I'm telling you, I'm definitely thinking about it. I don't know a lot of Disney songs by heart, but you know, it's fun. You know, I think at the end of the day, it's fun. So, oops, I didn't mean to put that there. Javi takes over a new voice of Sunny Eclipse. So I'm definitely thinking of doing some more singing, but anyway, you know, so I went to a carnival, and my friends were daring me to get on stage and sing a song. I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you. And I said, let's do it. And I got up on there, and I got in front of a microphone, and I was nervous as heck, but I ended up singing the song, and I actually got people clapping at me. People were actually, you know, clapping at me. And I'm like, maybe I could make it one day. Not. But it was fun. And, you know, it was the first time I ever got on top of the stage to sing. And I mean, this was even before I got married. So I actually, if my wife is watching this right now, she doesn't even know. Like, I've never even told her this. But my friend, his name is Jesus. He knows about this. He knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, that was fun. I think that was fun. All right, so you know what? I'm going to jump into the news, and I do have. I am going to be sharing some screens, so let me go ahead and do that right now. And the first topic that I want to talk about is the Fat 50. I got them here twice. Let me go over here and share. Let me see if you're looking at what I'm looking at right there. So I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I'm pretty sure you did. I'm not like breaking news. This is the first time you hear it. I'm not. This came out already a few days ago. But just in case you didn't know, hold on. I got a banner for this. All right, go over here. And in case you didn't know, now you know. So in case you didn't know, the Fat 50 statues, right, are now available in Christmas ornaments, as you can see over here. And obviously, the reason why I picked this one here is because of this gentleman right here, which is Woody. And that's the reason why I started my America Got Talent career was with Toy Story theme song, right? So Woody's my favorite character, and I just wanted to show him. All right. So as you can see over here, they are available. You can get all 50 of them if you want to. However, when you go to shopdisney.com, they're not going to be all available because they're pretty much selling out. And that's to be expected, right? And so, but they are available. There is a kit of 5. You can get 5 at one time. And as you can see here, this is the backside, not the backside of water, but the backside of these people over here. This guy's kind of flexing his buttocks over here. Look at that. And then you got this, other people over here showing the back. This is what it looks like if you buy a set of, you buy the set of 5. And as you can see over here, it is $49.99. So I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, let me go over here. I don't think I'm sharing this screen. Am I? Nope. But over here, as you can see over here, let me see if I can share this. Hold on. Supposed to be sharing, but not. I don't think it is. But yeah, as you can see here, you can buy the 50 statue ornaments, and I think that's pretty cool. And I do have a question for the chat. Who would be the character that you would, even if it wasn't sold out, who would be the first character you would want on your Christmas tree? Tell me. For me, it would be this gentleman right here, Woody and Bo Peep. I don't know why it's not with Buzz Lightyear. I had that question asked a few live streams ago. I wish it was Buzz Lightyear with Woody, but it's not. It's Bo Peep, and I'm sure it's because that's his girlfriend or significant other. But it would definitely be this one here. That would be the first ornament that I would buy for my Christmas tree. Yeah, that was you, Manny. That's right. So, I know I don't understand, but it is what it is, Maybe they want to kind of make a couple together. I have no idea, but it doesn't make sense to me. I thought it would be awesome if it was Woody, but this would be the first one that I would buy. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to share that. No news. Sing another song. Okay, what other song do you want me to sing? Those are cool. Yeah, these are definitely awesome. I love them. These are so cool. Yep, Benny agrees with me. Yep, we spoke about that. Figment, okay. Oh, actually, sorry. Figment, yeah, that would be cool too. That would definitely be one that I would also purchase. Figment. I like Figment. You know what I wish they would have put? Just thinking about it right now, I wish they would have put the orange character. They should have done that. I mean, he's not nationally known. It's more like a local type of thing. And let me put some themes on here, some theme music. Um, it's more of a local thing, but it would have been cool if we saw the orange guy here, but he's not. So it is what it is. R2D2, yeah, I like R2D2. Actually, he's on here right now. Let me take this off so we can look at him. He's there right now. R2D2, Miguel and Coco. You know what? I'm kind of excited to watch. I'm excited to watch the Phil of Magic, right? And with the new Miguel and Coco scene, that's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm gonna stop sharing over here. Boom. We saw this. We saw that. All right. Goodbye. So yeah, that was. I think those ornaments are pretty cool. Some of them are sold out. I was trying to do some research as to which ones are sold out and which ones are not. But I'll be honest with you, the Shop Disney website is not really user friendly. I was kind of breaking my head trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to show what I'm able to see, and you know, but you're going to have to go to shopdisney.com and take a look and see what's in there and what's available. Not everything is available. Some of it is sold out. Like I was looking at the Mickey and Minnie, because there is a set of Mickey and Minnie, the Fat Five, which is Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Daisy, and Donald Duck. Am I right by saying that? And they were sold out. Anyway, they were sold out, so I couldn't see it. Encanto, yep. Yeah, I'm. You know what? I've not really been interested in those characters, but I can tell you one thing. I'm open to suggestions and watching other things. So let me see over here. You know what? As a matter of fact, I was kind of thinking about that. I'm glad they did something for Latinos like myself, right? There aren't really a lot of characters. I think this is probably the first ones, right? That are Latino. So I'm happy for that. All right, Manny, enjoy your dinner, okay? All right, cool. So, all right, so let's jump into the next news. So we got the 550 out of the way. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we're going to be talking about Disney Plus Day. All right. I don't have. Let me delete this. I don't have any share the screen with about this. I can tell you one thing for sure. Disney Plus Day. They are doing a couple of things for Disney Plus subscribers. I spoke about this on my live stream on Monday, I believe it was. And there are some things that I want to talk about. Some of the things, and let me catch up to chat. Okay, later, Manny. All right, perfect. So some of the things I do want to talk about is that it says here that for Disney Plus subscribers, they are going to be opening the theme parks 30 minutes before it opens to the general crowd. Which I'm kind of intrigued as to how that's going to work out, because if you go to, for example, I went to Disney Hollywood Studios for Rope Drop. It was completely packed. And so if it's going to be opening only 30 minutes before the park opens or before Rope Drop, how are Disney Plus subscribers going to be going to the front of the line and saying, hey, I'm a Disney Plus subscriber, let me in? So really, I don't understand how they're going to do that. But it is on the website. It does say that they're going to be giving us, or I'm saying us because I'm one of their subscribers, but they're going to be giving subscribers 30 days 30-minute entrance before the park actually opens to the general public. So again, I don't know how that's going to be working out. For those who want to re-sign, right? If you are a Disney Plus subscriber and you cancel your services and now you're thinking of subscribing again or re-signing with them, they are going to give you $1.99 for the month, for the first month. So you subscribe, you're going to pay $1.99 for 1 month, and then after that, I'm guessing it's going to regular rate, right? So that's good news for those who are not subscribed to their, the Disney Plus. Now you can go in there, subscribe, and only pay $1.99. They did state on the website that Disney is going to roll out the blue carpet for Disney Plus subscribers at Hollywood Studios, and some of the perks that you will be getting by doing that or by going there is character moments, photo opportunities that are only available for Disney Plus subscribers, and much more. It also says that Disney Plus subscribers will enjoy complimentary photo pass and also downloads at selected areas. So were they specific as to what areas? No, they were not. But it's good to go to the park and let them know. Ask any cast member. I'm assuming all of them will know. Hey, I'm a Disney Plus subscriber. Tell me where I can go and take some photo opportunities and some complimentary photo pass downloads, and then I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to guide you to the right direction. Continue to do that. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's a perk that they're giving us, so I'll take it. Wow. Okay. I think ESPN Plus is one that I would definitely go for. I'm not such a Hulu fan, and that's only because I don't watch a lot of movies. Really, the only movies that I watch is inside Disney Plus. $9.99 a month, and that is for what? For the package to get all these channels over here. So let me see over here. Also, one of the other things that they're doing. Let me just get a little comfortable over here. Sorry, guys. There we go. So one of the other things that they're doing for Disney Plus subscribers is so for all three, cool. $9.99. That's pretty good. I think that's excellent, actually. Another thing that they're doing is that if you go to DisneyShop.com, they're going to be offering free shipping anywhere in the United States and in Europe. And that's going to be happening from Friday the 12th all the way up to Sunday the 14th. So as a matter of fact, today is the 11th. So starting tomorrow, if you go on shopdisney.com, you will be getting some free shipping, which I think is a difference maker, and that's going to be ending on Sunday the 14th. So I definitely think that's cool because, it's all about saving money some way, somehow. Obviously, if you go to the theme park, you're going to get 20% off as an annual pass holder, and you don't have to pay shipping. But if you're not able to go to the theme park to buy any merchandise, and, maybe you live in California, maybe you live in Oklahoma, New York, whatever the case may be, you could go into shopdisney.com if you're a Disney Plus subscriber and get free shipping. Shipping, depending on where you live, could be $7, $8, $10, $12, $15. And so you're able to save that money, which I think is pretty cool. And like I said, again, it's going to be ending on Sunday, the 14th. You know what? If you're going to be paying $9.99, take advantage of them. Use them as much as you can, for sure. That's why I decided, the other day I put on a movie, a Disney movie, and I was watching it with my daughter. I put on uh, Wreck-It Ralph. I had never seen that movie, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to put it on. I'm getting the services for. I'm not paying for it, right? Because I'm a Verizon Wireless subscriber or customer, and so I'm getting Disney Plus for free. And I said, you know what? I might as well do it. Catch up on my Disney characters, and I had never seen the movie. And actually, I had my daughter over here. She was really entertained, and she was watching the movie with me, so that was pretty cool. Um, Another thing I want to talk about over here is another thing that they're doing for Disney Plus Day is Disney is going into partnership with Funko Home. And if you were watching my live stream the other day, I kind of spoke a little bit about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in their website. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Go ahead and do that right now. If you look at my screen, oh, sorry guys, boom. So if you look at my screen, this is the Funko website, and this is the first time that I had ever been in this website, or not the first time, but a couple of days ago was the first time I actually went in this website, and I didn't know that they had. I mean, I've seen the Funko pops inside the stores, but I never went to their website. I never even paid attention to those. And so when I was looking for some news to talk about, and I came across this special, I guess promotion that they're coming out with, which is 10% discount for Disney Plus subscribers. I went inside this website and I actually found a lot of nice stuff. And if you go in here, as you can see here, they not only have Disney, but they also have, like for example, over here you go DC Comics, Harry Potter, Marvel, Star Wars, Mandalorian, and so forth and so on. So if you go over here, if you're interested in Disney, you can go to Disney and look at these characters. These are super cute. They're very inexpensive. They're $12, as you can see over here. You got this Mickey over here, the Space Mountain Mickey. That one, is $30. Keep in mind that you do get 10% off. There is a code that you can use, which is Disney Plus Day. That is the promo code. So you're gonna select, one of the pops that you like. You're gonna add it to your cart, and at the time of checkout, if you use the Disney Plus Day promo code, you are going to get 10% off. And 10% off is pretty much shipping, or tax, to be honest with you. But as you can see here, these are super cute, right? And they have, look at this, they have 57 different pages, or actually not 57. Look at that. I clicked on 57, didn't give me that. But look, these are super cute. These are awesome. Very nice. They got some shirts. Look at these minis. Beautiful. I love them. I don't have not even one of these, but they're super cute. And I looked for a Woody one, and I couldn't find one. I like this one over here. Super cute. Look, you got the Winnie the Pooh. Very nice. Anyway, you got the idea. If you go in here and you select one of these and you go to checkout, and then you can enter the promo code Disney Plus Day, and then you can get 10% off. So I thought that was pretty cool. That is part of being a Disney Plus subscriber, or having an account with them. Oh, so you like hockey? Cool. I like hockey. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm very intrigued by hockey. I think it's an awesome sport. I love when they fight. I don't know how often that happens, but When they fight, it's awesome because the referees let them fight. Um, I remember when the Florida Panthers, because obviously I'm from Miami, the Florida Panthers were having a good year. It was the year of the rat, or actually it was before the year of the rat when they made it to the playoffs and they lost, or they actually made it to the finals and they lost against Colorado. Obviously, I was rooting for the Florida Panthers, and since then I've always liked hockey. I don't follow it at all, um, but I think it's an awesome sport. They are popular. Yeah, yeah, I know they do, and we're talking about Benny's talking about the Funko Pops. Yeah, I mean Philadelphia Flyers and New York Islanders. I mean, they're teams that have history. They've been to the playoffs. I believe they've won championships. So yeah, it's big over up north. Okay, so you're a Flyers fan. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's an awesome sport. What I like about hockey is that it's fast paced. It's a small court, I believe. I haven't been to a live game, but it's super fast speed. There's a lot of you have to have talent. It's definitely a sport of a lot of talent. I'm pretty sure that they get very tired from going back and forth in the ice ring. It's kind of similar to soccer. It has similarities as far as rules are concerned, but it is a cool sport. Definitely is a cool sport. All right, so let's move on. The next thing we're going to talk about over here is, let me share my screen. We're gonna talk about Toys for Tots, okay? And Toys for Tots, I think it's an awesome program. Um, Disney has been a part of it for 74 years, and they have a really long relationship. And pretty much, as you can see over here, you have Walt Disney in front of it. As a matter of fact, this logo that you see over here on that big, um, kind of like a big can over here, big reservoir over here, that says Toys for Tots. That logo was created back when it was first initiated, the Toys for Tots, and they've used the same logo forever and ever, and they're still using it today, the Toys for Tots. But as you can see, Walt Disney was very supportive of this program. It began 74 years ago, so they have a long partnership, a long relationship, and Disney actually um, they donated $500,000 when this kicked off beginning of this month. They made in Good Morning America on that show. They made a donation of 500,000. So I think it's pretty cool. Again, there's a lot of people in this world that are not able to enjoy the little things, right? That we're able to enjoy, and that's going to a mall and listening to some Christmas music or Christmas carols, going to you know um, a lot somewhere and buying a Christmas tree and bringing it home and decking it with you know um, you know with all the Christmas ornaments. We're not, there's a lot of people that are not able to enjoy that. So I think it's pretty cool that they support this program. They donated money and they made it very accessible for us to be able to help a lot of people who are not enjoying this time, And as a matter of fact, you can donate if you live here in Central Florida. You can go to Disney Springs, not Disney Springs, but yeah, Disney Springs, and you can make a donation, either buying a toy in like for example World of Disney, and donating it. They do have some places that you can go and donate. Some of those places are like I have it written down here. World of Disney Store, Marketplace Co-op, Star Wars Galactic Outpost, and also Disney Spring Welcome Center. If you live in California, there are also places that you can go and donate some toys. You don't have to buy a toy from Disney World or Disneyland. You can go out to any store, Walmart, wherever, Target, wherever you want to go, get an unwrapped toy and drop it off in any of these locations and put a smile in some kid's face. So I think that is super, super, super cool. I think that is super cool. Definitely something uh, that you can do to put somebody a smile on somebody's face. Let me catch up the chat. Okay, and we're talking about here. We were talking about hockey games. I'm sure they are awesome in person, live. I'm telling you, if I went to a game, to a hockey game in person, I would absolutely fall in love with the game because I've seen it on TV. I think it's super exciting. I used to actually buy the game for the consoles, like for PlayStation. I used to love playing it because it was just so fast paced. Yeah, Disney does an amazing thing. Again, they donated $500,000 um, to Toys for Tots, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be putting a lot of smiles on people's faces. So if your heart is convicted, and you feel like you want to donate, put a smile on some kid's face, you can go to Disney Springs and drop off a toy. Okay, for Toys for Tots. I think that's pretty cool. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to jump into Disney trivia. What do you guys think? Let me stop sharing this. Oh. Okay, cool. Sorry. All right, before I do that, I'm going to take a small little break. Let me go over here. I'll be right back, okay? Give me. All right, so we're going to move on. And the very next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Disney trivia. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, there we go. So here are some of the questions. And this is brought to you by Fun Trivia. This is where I got this website, this trivia. I got this from this website. I am going to be making some changes. Obviously, I feel obligated to kind of show where I'm getting these trivias from, what my resources are. I don't want to get into any trouble. So I'm going to be making my own to kind of avoid any issues, any future issues. So I'm going to be creating my own. But for now, this is what we're going to be working with. Okay. So just let me know if you're, let me see over here. Let me go over here. All right. So the very first question I'm going to ask you, or the first question of the trivia, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. I know I don't have a lot of people on here, and that's perfectly fine. But I am gonna ask the first question, and then based on two answers, whether they're the same, whether or not, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the answer. Okay. So the first question is: in the Haunted Mansion, you enter a room with portraits on the wall, and the walls appear to stretch. In Disney World, which of the following is true? The floor drops, there is no such room, the room actually stretches, or the ceiling rises. I am going to say, I'm going to wait for somebody to reply. Okay, so Benny says the ceiling rises, and I am going to say the same. All right, because I know I'm not. It shows like I have two people on here, so it's me and you and someone else. So I'm going to select that. Okay, it says here. Actually, you know what? Here, I came up with this and I forgot to do it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go over here and then go to banner and then go over here and then segment. Quiz time. So I made a banner and I forgot to use it. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so the next one is according to cast members, which are our employees, why should you ride the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad around noon? I have no idea what the answer to this is. According to cast members, why should you ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad around noon? And then the answers that we have here is the lines are shorter. There are no fast passes set for noon. The employees speed up the cars. I don't think that's the answer. And then the grease on the tracks is thinner and you go faster. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea either, Benny. I'm going to select, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong, or I should select another one. I'm going to say the lines are shorter. Because this one seems, I don't know. I'm going to select the lines are shorter. All right. So let's move on to the next one. It says here, Disney World had to slow down the cars of Haunted Mansion due to lawsuit brought against them due to someone having a heart attack from some of the curves. I'm going to say false. Benny, I was kind of inclined to go with that answer. So let's do this together, like my wife says. So let's select that one, okay? And then we're right, we're right. If we're wrong, we're wrong. All right? But we're doing this together. All right, so I'm going to pick false as well. Okay? Now, the next one is how tall is the tallest ride in Walt Disney World? And I know the answer to this. So, Benny, tell me, what do you think it is? And I've covered this in other streams and blogs that I've spoken about. So I know what the answer to this is. What is the tallest ride in Walt Disney World? Okay, so there we go. All right, I'm gonna select 199 feet as well. Okay, so the next one over here says approximately how tall would you have to be to use Spaceship Earth as a golf ball? I love this question. I love this question, and I'm gonna say 4 miles. I'm gonna say 4 miles. How tall would you have to be to use Spaceship Earth as a golf ball? So let's keep in mind how small a golf, or how big, or whatever you want to say, is a golf ball. Not very big at all. So I think you have to be 4 miles tall in order to use it as a golf ball. Yeah, 4 miles. All right. So we both agree. How long do E-Ride nights run for? And I have no idea what E-Ride is. I have no idea. So I have no idea. As a matter of fact, let's look it up because I have no idea. Let me see. E-Ride. Let me go put uh E-Ride Disney. I have no clue what E-Ride is. All right, so an E-Ride ticket was a type of admission ticket used to this. Okay, Disney and Magic theme park 2 were admitted better than newest. Okay, okay. So it says here, an E-Ride ticket was a type of admission ticket used at the Disneyland and Magic Kingdom theme parks before 1982, where it admitted the bearer to the newest, most advanced, or popular ride and attractions. It is now commonly used to describe a category of top tier and cutting edge theme park attractions. Okay, that's not what I'm. That's not what we're kind of looking at. All right, so it looks like they used to have express. They had express pass or fast pass, whatever you want to call it, and I guess that's what E ticket used to be. Express ticket, right? I'm assuming E was for express. So let's look over here at Wikipedia. And I have issues with my computer. It doesn't let me see certain websites. So with that being said, let me see. Boom. Click this website over here. Let me see if it tells me. So I had never heard of E-Ride, to be honest with you. And it looks like let me see. You see, you used to be able to ride it in the Haunted Mansion, Country Bear Jamboree, It's a Small World. It used to be 50 cents, but it doesn't say how long it was used for. So I'm going to say how long E-Ride nights were for. This is something very new to me. I had never heard of it. You know what? I'm going to select 2 hours. Let's select 2 hours. All right, let's go to answer question number 7. Of the following, what ride was open at Magic Kingdom's opening? Okay, so you have Spaceship Earth, which we know is in Epcot, Timekeeper, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and Splash Mountain. I think in last week's live, I think this question was asked. Different format, but it was asked. And I think the right answer is Timekeeper? Mr. Toad? All right, let's select that. I'm not 100% sure. Let's select that. All right, so let's go to question number 8. Which ride of the 4 choices is the newest? Star Tours, Muppet Vision 3D, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, and Journey into Imagination. Which one is the newest? Star Tours. What do you say, Benny? I say Star Tours. Which ride of the 4 choices is the newest? Star Tours, Muppet Vision 3D, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Journey into Imagination. Hmm. So Benny says, well, the first three are in Hollywood studios, but Star Tours opened in 1989. Huh. So I'm going to say Star Tours. That's a tough one, isn't it? So what are you saying? So Star Tours opened the first year of Hollywood studios. So could it be Honey I Shrunk the Audience? I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm going to say, wow, that's a tough one. All right. I'm going to go with Muppet Vision too. Let's go with that. Number 9. What was the name of the man in Journey into Your Imagination? Farquaad Fanning or Farouk? I don't know how you spell that. Becerra Manning, Nigel Channing, Midian Burning, and I'm gonna say Nigel. Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience closed. I remember going when I lived in Miami. I used to come up here. I never went to that amusement ride or whatever. Never went to it or show. Never went to it. I missed it. Never saw it. When I came up here, there was extra magic hours, and so you know we used to take advantage of that and kind of plan out our vacations around extra magic hours. So we would go to the hotel, leave the hotel, we would go eat, we would kind of drive around Orlando, uh, do different things, and then go to the park more or less around 4 or 5 o'clock because we had extra magic hours, or we could stay inside the park for up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock sometimes. If it was Magic Kingdom, sometimes it was 2 o'clock that you stayed in the park with no lines at all. So we used to take advantage of extra magic hours, go to the park late. So by the time we went to Hollywood Studios, um, the Honey I Shrunk the Audience was already closed. So I was never able to go. So I have Nigel as well. Question number 10. What year did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea closed? And I'm going to say 1997. I think. 1997. What year did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea closed? So I'm going to say 1997. What year, oops, sorry. What year did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea close? 1997. Let me see how many questions are here. 20. All right, so we're almost there. All right, so I'm going to select 1997. All right, the next question, which is number 11. In Mickey Starland, what was the license plate on Mickey's car? Huh. Okay, so it's 2 words, 3 letters, space, 3 letters. Have no idea. Have no idea. So I'm going to say have. Oh, you know what I'm going to put? I'm going to put, let's put this over here. Have no idea. Be have no have an idea. All right, so all right, number 12. What day did the electrical water pageant premiere? Don't even know what that is. What day did the electrical water pageant premiere? Wow. I'm going to say 1972 because I never even heard of that. 1971? Okay. All right. Then it seems like you know the answer, so I'm going to pick that. All right. So number 13. It says here, how many people visited Disney World in the first year? How many people visited Disney World in the first year? 10 million, 7.5 million, 5 million, or 2.5 million? I'm going to say 2.5. That's what I'm going to say. $2.5 is what I'm going to say. Anybody else? 2.5. All right. All right. So question number 14 is, how many miles of drainage canals are there inside Disney property? No idea. I'm learning as I go along. Number 13. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. I had no idea about number 13. Number 14, much less of an idea what the answer is. How many miles of drainage canals are inside Disney property? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to say, wow. 3.9 or 39 miles. All right. So remember your answer because I'm going to go with another one. I'm going to say 3.9. I'm probably wrong, but we'll see. Which ride had, number 15, which ride had to have Imagineers create technology more advanced than NASA had to complete its design? Okay, let me read that again. Which ride had to have engineers create technology more advanced than NASA had to complete its design? I'm going to say I read this somewhere. I'm going to say Space Mountain. Yeah, you know, as a matter of fact, one thing that I kind of read upon, which was pretty interesting actually, if you stand right beneath Spaceship Earth, right, which is that big golf ball that we kind of mentioned over here in one of the questions on the quiz. Hey, theme park, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming in. Okay, appreciate it, man. I know you got some stuff going on, so appreciate you coming on here. But look, on the Spaceship Earth, if you stand right underneath it, even though it's pouring rain, it could be like a hurricane probably, you're not going to get wet. Have you ever noticed that in Epcot, when you stand underneath Spaceship Earth, even though it's raining, it's not dripping rain on you? And that is because they do have a gutter system within Spaceship Earth that that channels all the water into the lagoon. And so I didn't even know that. right? And so I was reading a little bit about Disney facts and stuff like that, and I came across that comment where it said that, hey, have you ever noticed how you do not get wet if you stand underneath Spaceship Earth, even though it's pouring? And I'm like, I never even thought about that. And so, yeah, so Expedition Spaceship Earth has a gutter system that channels all the water to um, the lagoon. So there you have it. Yep, they do have an amazing drainage system. Actually, let me go over here. Let it go. Hey, Daryl, you missed my singing, bro. You missed it. What's up, Benny? Just got home. Yep, they definitely have a tremendous, amazing drainage system. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those guys think of everything. Let me tell you. And that's the beautiful thing about Disney. They think about the experience that we're gonna have as guests. And I mean, I was thinking about it, how they actually came up with the gutter system so that way when you stand underneath Spaceship Earth, you don't get wet. And I was like amazed by it. I really was. I tell you what, Manny. No, unless you want me to sing the same song again. Yeah, welcome back, Manny. Appreciate it. Maybe I should sing this song next. All right, so let's go to question number. All right, so for those who just came in, we're in question number 15. It says, which ride had to have Imagineers? Okay, which ride had to have Imagineers create technology more advanced than NASA had to complete its design? And the four answers are the Living Seas, Tower of Terror, Test Track, and Space Mountain. Gutters in your house, okay. So Benny and I came up with Space Mountain, right? All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. All right, do the parks sell gum? We all know the answer to this. And as a matter of fact, Daryl, Theme Park Lifestyle, said Space Mountain. So we're gonna go with Space Mountain. Do the parks sell gum? I think everybody knows the answer to this, and that is a big no. All right, and as a matter of fact, them selling gum is kind of part of the topic that I'm going to talk about at the end. All right, so let's go to question number 17. What day did Mickey, Minnie, Roger Rabbit, Goofy, Daryl, and Donald Duck sign their names and put their hand, or I should say paw, prints into the cement in front of the Great Movie Ride? What day? May 10th, 1990, October 26th, 1971, which we know that's not true. Or at least I know that's not true. February 26th, 1984, May 1, 1989. All right, so Benny says May 1st, 89. And TPLS says, yes, May 10th. So we do have a conflict here. One says 1990, the other says 1989. I'm going to Google it. Psych. Nope, I'm not going to Google it. Let me see. So, I'm going to go to 1989. That's what I'm going to pick. 1989 was the year the park opened. As a matter of fact, We kind of spoke. I did mention something like that in theme parks live stream today. So I'm gonna go with 1989. All right. So let's see who's right and who's wrong. All right. Hey, theme park. Let me tell you something. Look. So you see over here how I highlighted your comment. Look at that compared to this. Look. Let me show you this. Hold on. If I go over here and I select the one that you and I had selected, look at this. You see how small the print is compared to this? So, like for me, I'm going with this one because it's bigger, and I need reading glasses nowadays. So you and I know you have this one here, and you have this one here, which is still small letters, and then you have this one here, still small letters. But I like this one here because it's larger, as you can see, and the logo for the person that you're highlighting is also bigger. So I saw this on somebody else's live stream, and we talk all the time about making our streams better or not, but this is what I'm kind of choosing to do now because the letters are big. I'm going blind. I'm 47 years old, so my eyesight is kind of declining. So I just thought I'd mention to you that just in case you have the same issue as me, and you probably don't because you're younger. You're a young cat compared to me. All right, so let me go over here and let me take this out. Oh, actually, no. Go over here. Comment. Cool. All right, so no, I don't want to highlight that. Yes, I like the bigger one. Yeah, so as you can see here, sorry guys, hold on. So this one here is definitely bigger. It helps me tremendously. And I was thinking about it. I was like, why do other people have it? And I was kind of playing around with it. And I'm like, oh, that's why. And that's definitely one that I'm going to be using going forward. And then this one here says, getting old, we need help with vision. Yes, you know what? I have already mentioned this, but they told me that when you turn 40, your eyesight starts going. And I was like, nah, that's not me. Because, sometimes we think we're Superman and nothing's ever going to happen to us and we're going to be lasting forever. It's not the case. I'm going blind. And as a matter of fact, soon enough, you're going to be seeing me doing my live stream with one of these, And I have reading glasses in my car. I have it here in my YouTube studio, if you want to call it that. I have some in my night table, and I have one on my dinner table. And it's like, now I need it, So we all get older. 20/20 vision, but I still like the bigger one, bro. Well, good for you. You have 20/20 vision. Just wait until you turn 40, just like they told me. Yeah, I've been wearing glasses for a long time, and you know what? It's like I said, oh, I'm never gonna, I'm not gonna need them. No. When I turned. Let me go over here. So when I turned 40, they told me just wait a little bit. Your eyesight's gonna go down, and at that moment I had great eyesight. And then the last 2 years, I've been having to buy reading glasses because my eyesight is like going nowhere. It's going backwards. All right, so you're 35. Good for you. Awesome. I wish I was 35. So that's cool. All right, so let's go back over here. Yeah, so let's go back to the trivia. All right, so the next one, question number 18. What Pleasure Island nightclub, I don't know about no nightclub, has you dancing with plastic fashion models all around you? I have no idea. What Pleasure Island nightclub has you dancing with plastic fashion? I don't know if I want any plastic fashion dancing around me. Models all around you. That is funny. I think I'm going to go with the obvious answer, right? Mannequins? Benny agrees with me. That is funny. Mannequins. He, and Benny said that. I mean, Manny says mannequins with a question mark. It's like, yeah, I don't know either. So we're gonna go with that. I remember Pleasure Island for sure. Yes, we're gonna go with mannequins. Okay. All right. Question number 19. What is the name of the boat teetering on top of the mountain at Typhoon Lagoon? Wow, that is a good question. I have no clue what that answer is. So it's Susanna, SS Shrimpy, SS Mayday, Miss Tilly. Okay, so we got Manny already answering Miss Tilly. So Benny, I've been to Typhoon Lagoon one time, and one time only. So I like the water park. We had a bad experience at that point. My children were younger, and we had a bad experience, so we haven't been back. But all right, TPLS also says Miss Dilly, so we're gonna go with Miss Dilly. Okay, we got two answers saying the same. We're gonna go with that. And then for the last question, what station number is the giant radio at the All Star Music Resort tuned to? What station number is the giant radio at the All Star Music Resort tuned to? Have no idea. Have no idea. What would Disney use? 89.3, 103.7, 96.5, 99.9. 99 Jams, yes. And as a matter of fact, it's funny you said that because I was thinking of, down in Miami, there's a radio station called 99 Jams, but there's also Power 95. Oh, no, that's Power 96, which is 96.5. So that's also a tribute to Miami. 96.5, Power 96. That's a good question. That is an awesome question. I like that. Never noticed that. Never noticed that. So Power 96, that's right. All right, so theme park threw up 99 Jams and Power 96. But are those answers or are you just telling me? Hot 105 for sure. 105.1. Hot 105. Here's what I remember about Hot 105. Okay. When I was about 19, 20 years old, that was before I met my wife. I met my wife when I was 24 years old. And when I was 19, 18, 20, 21, 22, even up to 23, I used to listen to Hot 105. I used to go to sleep with Hot 105. I used to love going to sleep. I used to have an alarm clock where I could put the radio. I could set it to an hour and then it would shut off the radio within the hour after the hour. So I can, so obviously by that time I'm asleep. And I used to listen to The Rainstorm by Hot 105. And I grew up on that. Okay. So they say that subconscious, what do you say? Subconsciously, you learn songs or you learn lyrics of songs when you're asleep as you're listening to the song while you're sleeping. And I think that helped me a lot because, a lot of the 80s songs I know the lyrics of. And it just, I grew up on that. And I used to remember, I used to have I have awesome memories of a lot of slow jams. And as a matter of fact, I was listening to Luther Vandross the other day. And I was jamming out to him and I put on some music. And as a matter of fact, if you look at my notes, if you look at my notes, and now that we're talking about this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a song by him. I don't care if it's copywritten or whatever, but I have some notes on here. If you can see it over here. One of the songs I wanted to play on this stream was by Luther Vandross. And so it's so awesome that you talked about Hot 105. And I used to listen to The Quiet Storm, and it was so awesome. But I'm a big Luther Vandross fan, and I'm probably gonna end this stream with one of his songs. All right, I'm just saying. So anyway, what is the answer? 103.7 TPLS says that. We have Manny saying 96.5. Who else? All right, so I'm gonna say, All right, so Manny says 96.5, right? And Theme Park says, I say 103.7. That sounds like a guess to me. So I'm going to go with what Manny says, 96.5. Let's go with Hot 105. All right. So if you missed it, and, Benny was here all the time, and Manny was not, and neither was Theme Park. So we're going to run down some of the questions beforehand, and then let me know if you guys have an answer to this, and, maybe we might change it. So question number one was, in Haunted Mansion, you enter a room with portraits on the wall, and the wall appeared to stretch. In Disney World, and that is in Disneyland, in Disney World, which of the following is true? The floor drops. There is no such room. The room actually stretches, and the ceiling rises. And Benny and I chose the ceiling rises. Okay. If you think the answer is incorrect and you have your opinion, let me know on the chat. All right. And question number two, it says, according to cast members, right, why should you ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad before or around noon? Ceiling rises? Yes, yes, that's what we put on there. According to cast members, why should you ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad around noon? And Benny and I, we chose the grease on the tracks is thinner and you go faster. And I think that's the right answer. All right, number three. Disney World had to slow down the cars on Haunted Mansion due to lawsuits brought against them due to someone having a heart attack from some of the curves. And let me see over here. Benny, remind me if you picked false. I'm going to say false. I think it's false. All right, we're going to go to number four. It says here, how tall is the tallest ride in Walt Disney World? Benny and I, we spoke. Okay, perfect. You did. We said 199 feet. Otherwise, you need a beacon light. I think he's absolutely right. Right? Approximately how tall would you have to be? I love this question over here. Okay. Approximately how tall would you have to be to use Spaceship Earth as a golf ball? 4 miles is what we chose. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and skip all the questions. We already got to them. Let's submit the answers, okay? Here we go. All right. Here are the answers. And I see some wrong answers, okay? All right. So, in Haunted Mansion, you enter a room with portraits on the wall, and the walls appear to stretch. In Disney World, which of the following is true? And the answer is the ceiling rises. So whoever said that is absolutely right. Benny and I got it right, okay? And Theme Park did too. Okay. According to question number two, according to cast members, why should you ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad around noon? And yes, we all had it right. The grease on the tracks is thinner and you go faster. Awesome. Question number three. Disney World had to slow down the cars on Haunted Mansion due to the lawsuit brought against them due to someone having a heart attack from some of the curves. The answer was false. So that's never happened. And I can imagine that. I mean, it's not a fast ride. You don't have to worry about the curves. So I could imagine how that would be true. So we were right on that. We were also right on how tall is the tallest ride in Walt Disney World. And look at the answer. The Tower of Terror was built in 199 feet, because if it were 1 foot higher, it would have to have an airplane blinker light to make sure nobody crashes into it. So we all know that, right? Awesome. Look at this one. Question number 5. Approximately how tall would you have to be to use Spaceship Earth as a golf ball? And the answer is 2 miles. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. And it says here 26% of players have answered correctly. So I was with the other, 74%? All right, so the next one. How long does E-Ride nights run for? And the answer was 3 hours. Benny and I, we were the only ones on here. We answered 2 hours. And how long do E-Ride nights run for? And I kind of did some research over here. It says E-Ride nights were it was pretty much like a fast pass type of thing back in the day. All right. Question number 7. Of the following, what ride was open at Magic Kingdom's opening? Benny and I chose Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and boom, we had it right. Which ride of the 4 choices is the newest? And then we had a couple of choices. Let me see over here. It doesn't say what the choices were. And the correct answer was Journey into Imagination. So Benny and I agreed on this one, and it was wrong. It was wrong. It was actually Journey into Imagination. Question number 9. What was the name of the man in Journey into Imagination? We chose Nigel, and Nigel is right. All right. What year did 2000 League Under the Sea close? We chose 1997, or maybe I chose it. It was wrong. Oh, I see. It was a different name before. Okay. All right. So 1997, I was wrong. 1994 is the right answer. In Mickey's Starland, what was the license plate on Mickey's car? I put have an idea. I have no idea. The right answer was Mick Min. I'm assuming it's for Mickey and Minnie. That was the right answer. Question number 12. What day did Electrical Water Pageant premiere? Benny chose 1971. I kind of followed him with that answer, and he had it right. I had no idea. Question number 13. How many people visited Disney World in the first year? I think that this is a very interesting question. I chose 2.5 million. I'm not sure if Benny also did. But anyway, if he did, I did. It was wrong. The correct answer is 10 million people. Wow. I'm surprised by that. Question number 14. How many miles of drainage canals are there inside Disney property? And we're not only talking about Disney World, which we know there are channels there, right? Or canals underneath. As a matter of fact, Magic Kingdom, I should say. Inside, when you go to Magic Kingdom, you're not actually on the first floor. You're actually on the second floor. The first floor is where all the cast members walk through, all those corridors and all those passages and stuff. And that's amazing. But anyway, question number 14, how many miles? Oh, we answered that. It was 3.9. We had it wrong. The correct answer is 43 miles. That's a lot. 43 miles of drainage canals inside Disney property. That's amazing. Question number 15, which ride had to have engineers create technology more advanced than NASA had to complete its design? So I thought it was Space Mountain, being that, it's the same thing, space, NASA, Space Mountain, NASA, but I'm wrong. It was actually Test Track. Look at that. It says here, though Tower of Terror was extremely powerful elevator lifts two times the power that the WTC had, but Test Track was so advanced that they had to create a new technology. Okay. I kind of read about that, and I guess I didn't pay attention to it because I had it wrong. I had the answer wrong. I put Space Mountain. All right, question number 16. Do the parks sell gum? Everybody chose no, and you are absolutely right. Question number 17. What did Mickey, Minnie, Roger Rabbit, Goofy, and Donald Duck sign? What day? Okay, did they sign their names and put their paw prints into the cement in front of Great Movie Ride? We all chose 1989. Boom, we got it right. 43 miles of sewage for the poop. Poop, there it is. That's right, 1989. You were right, Benny. What Pleasure Island nightclub has you dancing with plastic fashion models all around you? And I think it was an obvious answer, right? Mannequin. We all had it right. If you chose mannequin, you had it right. Question number 19. What is the name of the boat teetering on top of the mountain at Typhoon Lagoon? And theme park said Missy, and I believe Manny the Man said Miss Tilly. You got it right. And the last one is, what station number is the giant radio at All Star Music Resort tuned to? I said Power 96. I was wrong. And theme park, I think you were wrong too, man. And it says the correct answer is 89.3. Anybody say 89.3? Let me go back to the chat. Let me see. Da-da-da. Nope, nobody said it. All right, Manny, you got it. You meant it. All right, you got it. All right. So let me go ahead and go over here. Stop sharing. Bloop. All right. I meant 89.3. Okay. All right, let me see what else I got going on here. So that was a quiz. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I'm going to change it a little bit because obviously, as you can see here, I'm using a website. So I actually, I'm starting to create my own slides with, questions as far as theme parks are concerned. Mostly Disney, to be honest with you. But it's going to look a little bit different next time I do this stream. So I just don't want anybody claiming that I'm using the material without even mentioning them, even though I have it on my notes to always give credit to the resource that I'm using for this type of stuff. But I forget. I start talking and I forget. So I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather come up with my own slides and not have to worry about it, because as long as I'm using, all this stuff is available and it's all public. But if I'm using a website, like kind of like over here, you see, so let me go over here. Let me share this website again, so I don't get in trouble, and I can mention what website I'm using. So if I go over here, share. So as you can see over here, sorry. As you can see over here, I use this website over here, which is Fun Trivia, funtrivia.com. I didn't mention them. I'm going to mention it right now. This is courtesy of funtrivia.com. So I didn't mention them. So I'm trying to do my own, just so I don't have to worry about this type of stuff, because they can accuse me of plagiarism and, all this other stuff, copywriting and, whatever. So I don't want to deal with that stuff. I'm just trying to have fun with you guys, so anyways, let's go over here and let me go to, and this is not the end of the show, but let me go to Walt Disney's quote of the day. All right, so let me go over here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so this is Walt Disney quote of the day. And today's quote, as you can see over here, as a matter of fact, let me do this. Make this a little bigger. It says here, oh, sorry. There you go. It says here, when I started on Disneyland, my wife used to say, "But why do you want to build an amusement park? They're so dirty." I told her that it was just that was just the point. Mine would be. So I think that's pretty cool. Why? Because I have some notes over here. So, did you know that you cannot walk more than 30 feet and not find a garbage can inside of Disney World? Did you know that? I didn't know that. Um, and so the reason for that is because obviously Walt Disney really believed in cleanliness, and he actually made a study of how long it would take for somebody to actually dump garbage out on the street or on the sidewalk or wherever, right? And so he made a study, and it was determined that people take about 30 feet or 30 feet worth of steps before they consider throwing something away. And so he came up with every park has to have a trash can within 30 steps of each other, so that way you can easily access any garbage can and throw the garbage away. So that's very interesting. And as a matter of fact, unless you see popcorn thrown because maybe a child had a tantrum and he did one of these and popcorn flew all over the place, you're not really going to catch a lot of garbage inside of the parks. Things happen, and there are people that are very careless. They don't care, and they're maybe their home is very dirty and they just throw stuff all over the place they don't really care about. But for the most part, you're not gonna see these parks very, very, very dirty. So let me go to the comments because I got some people here commenting on this, and it says here, I remember the quote. Excellent. Yeah, I love that. I love that he worried about cleanliness, and he worried about having his theme parks all dirty, and that's why he came up with this. And I have a couple of more facts, as a matter of fact. It says here, yes, you can give us the real Disney history. Your certificate. You're certified. That's right. I am certified. Let me show you guys. Right over here. Right over here. That's historian. It says here, very true. And then it also says here, did you know that they have vacuum trash compactors in Disney World? Yes, I do. I actually read up on it. As I was doing some research. I was actually doing research about the garbage cans. And did you know that Walt Disney, the garbage cans that you see today inside of the parks that actually have the lid, and then it has the flap, right? He actually invented those. He invented those because back in those days, it was kind of like a mesh garbage can. And so dirt would ooze out of the garbage and make a mess. And not only that, but when you walk by it, you could smell the trash, right? So he came up with these trash cans with the flaps, so that way you could throw away the garbage and the bad smell would stay within the garbage can. Now, he did make one mistake, which I read upon. He did not patent those garbage cans. And so since it wasn't patent, other people caught up to the idea and they came out with their own stuff. And I'm sure they made their own patent and they're making their own money. But Walt Disney actually came up with that concept or that idea, which are the garbage cans that you see now in property. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Can you imagine if he had patented that idea? Walt Disney World would have been much more, they would have had a lot more money. See what it says here. All right, so we read that one. There are some trash cans that lead all the way down to the main disposal. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you go to Magic Kingdom, I'm trying to remember, there's a terminology for it that they use, but they're actually, kind of like when you go to the bank and you put in your money with your license and it shoots all the way to the teller, and then they do their thing and they shoot it back to you. Same thing in Disney World, in Magic Kingdom. They have the same type of system that will you throw your garbage and it goes all the way up to whatever wherever it goes to. I guess a dump site in inside the property. So it does that. So I think that's pretty cool. Look, there's a business for everything. I wouldn't be surprised if they made money off the trash. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, as a matter of fact, that was part of my research. I was doing I was reading about the trash cans all over the property, and as a matter of fact, I was thinking of taking photographs of the trash cans because who covers that, right? One of the things that they talked about in the article that I was reading is that nobody really cares about trash, right? No, they don't even think about it. And so I thought that it would be pretty cool for me to kind of take photographs or even kind of talk about it as I'm live streaming about the trash cans and the designs, because all the designs are kind of meant to match the surroundings, right? Sometimes they paint them so it can match the surrounding, so they can kind of be hidden, right? Because one of the things that Disney does, they try to keep everything beautiful, and they try to hide some things, and they paint some things so that way it's kind of blinding to the eye, right? If you look at it, you don't really pay attention to it because of the color that it has, because it's blending with the surroundings, and so man, they think about everything. But some of these trash cans, they're beautiful designs and beautiful paintings on them, and I was actually thinking of kind of filming about it and taking some pictures about it because nobody really talks about it. Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. I care about the trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's for sure. Fun fact: there are people backstage that go through each piece of trash to separate the plastic out of it. Okay, look at that. I didn't know that. As well as any valuable accidentally tossed in them. Wow, that's awesome. That's pretty cool because let's say, for example, you go to the park and you accidentally threw away your Mickey or Minnie ears, or maybe you threw away something that is of high value to you. You can recover it in the lost and found. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, is that like a website that you saw a video or something? Yep, exactly. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's right. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. I like the fact. So, hey, don't be surprised if you see some of my Instagram photographs with trash. Oh, you saw it in person. Okay, that's cool. I used to work at Disneyland. Okay, nice. Okay, I didn't know that. So actually, the guy that wrote the article about the trash cans that I was reading on, he was a cast member at Disney World, and he was in charge of emptying out those garbage cans. So he said that he has a passion for it. Obviously, not a lot of people think about garbage, but it is a thing in Disney. You know, and that's the beautiful thing about Disney. I was reading also that they have a few cast members with cell phones, which have GPS on them, and so if there's a spill inside a bathroom, or maybe somebody drank too much in Epcot and they threw up on there on Showcase Earth, Showcase, you know what I'm talking about. And they threw up and somebody needs to clean up, they look at the GPS, see who's the nearest to that, to wherever they need to go, and they text that person, hey, you're the closest one there, go clean it up. And then their job is to go and clean it up. So I mean, they're very concerned about keeping the experience clean, and not they don't want you to come across a big pile of vomit, which is cool, I think. Did you know that kids could never get lost in Disney? And how do they do that? I'll tell you one thing, my kid's never gonna get lost because I keep my eye on her big time. No such thing as lost kids. There are lost parents, especially in Epcot. Okay. So yeah, that's Walt Disney quote of the day. I liked it. I thought it kind of opened up for garbage conversation, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, it's pretty cool, the fact that you're not gonna find a garbage can more than 30 feet away, or 30 steps, maybe I should say. I thought that was pretty cool. It spoke about how Frontierland alone has 120 garbage cans. 120. That's a lot. So Disney Lost and Found says lost parents. Please sit here. Lost parents. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Look, let me go over here real quick and let me do this. Let me see if I can find it. There's a quote by Walt Disney that I really really like. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, there it is, right here. So let me go over here. I like this quote. It's pretty cool. All right, check this quote out. Let me catch up to chat. We as cast members are told to keep the magic. We were asked to help by picking up trash as we walk through the park. Yeah, see what I'm saying? These are little details that I love about Disney. They make sure that the experience is awesome. And, you know, um, I'm a true believer in that you have to treat the cast members with respect, with smiles, joke around with them. There are a lot of people that go to the park and these cast members they don't own Disney. And a lot of people that visit the parks, they take out their frustration on the cast members. They're not at fault. They're trained to keep us happy, to smile at us, to greet us. They have no they have no blame. Are there cast members that are eight buttholes? Maybe, I don't know. But I'm a true believer that you go in there and they greet you, you say hi back, and you smile back at them, you say thank you to them. I'm a true believer of that. I think that they deserve respect. Ugh, I keep clicking on that. And do you notice the general park managers carry those sticks with? All right. Those sticks. Do you mean like? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've noticed that. Yes, I've noticed that. I had a cast member one time. I was walking with my daughter, and he pulled out a Cinderella wand, and he gave it to her. I was so happy about that. I was like, he didn't have to do that. And that's one way to put a smile on a child's face. You know what I mean? And that was beautiful. I loved it. Yeah, I'm look, everybody. whether you're inside the park or you're not, everybody deserves respect, right? But we're talking about being inside the park, right? And they're trained to keep us happy. You know, when they see a child crying, they go to them and they do whatever they can to make them happy. That's a beautiful thing. You don't find that in other theme parks, and that's the beautiful thing about Disney. So look, I know Disney does a lot of things that make us go, what? They're money hungry. They want money from us, and da, da, da. I don't look at all those things. My thing is to look at the positive things, and it makes me happy to look at the positive things. Sure, there might be some things that they do that I'm like, why are they doing that? Sure, I'm not saying I see everything sugar coated. I not no, but I'm there to have fun. I'm there to enjoy time. Why am I going to take stuff out on cast members? They don't own the company. You know what I mean? And so I they say hi to me, I say hi back to them. Even if they don't say hi to me, I say hi to them. So you know, it's it's just me. I never heard so many. Yeah, that's another thing. You put your happy birthday thing, and I'm celebrating a birthday, and you go in there, people say happy birthday, happy birthday. That's beautiful. Even like people that are guests, it's beautiful. For them to say, hey, happy birthday. It's I think it's awesome. That's right. Creating a magical moment. That's what it's all about. You're supposed to go to Disney World and forget the world and just have fun and creating great memories. There was a TikTok video that I made because we rode the what do you call it? The orbiter. Um what's it called? Anyway, we rode it, and my daughter, Melissa, 4 year old, she was wearing the Mickey ear, so I took it off, right, so it wouldn't fly away, and I put it on my lap, and I forgot about it. So when we got off the ride, I forgot about it, and I left it there at the ride, the Astro Orbiter. And when we went to eat over there by Gaston's, we went to eat, and my wife's like, "Where's Melissa's Mickey ears?" And I'm like right off the bat, I was like, "Oh, that's my bad." Like I was trying to play it off, but I knew it was my bad because it was me that took it off, and I had it on my lap, and I forgot about it. And I remember getting off the ride, and I remember a lady coming right behind me. And so I'm eating, and I told my wife, "Let me go look for it." I knew where it was because it was my fault. And so I walked over to Astro Orbiter, and I asked the cast member. I said, I had to make a mini ears for my daughter, and last time I remember seeing them, it was here. And she's like, "What they look like?" And I said, I gave the descriptions. Like, I got them, and she got them. She went over and she got them. She brought them to me, and I was like so happy. And I was prompted to make a video about people finding stuff that don't belong to them, right? And the video was basically, I want to thank the person or the lady that came behind me and turned these mini ears in for me to be able to claim them, right? Because she could have easily kept them. She could easily say, "Wow, these are nice," and they were nice. They cost $30, and they were nice, and she could have easily kept them, but she didn't. She said, "You know what? I'm not going to ruin these people's vacation because she don't know if I'm on vacation or if I live here." And she turned them in, and I was able to get them, and I was like, that's what Disney's all about. And I made a video, and I said, hey, when you come to Disney, if you find something that doesn't belong to you, turn it in. Maybe this is something that is very sensitive to people. You buy it, and you don't want to lose it, and maybe it's your first time on vacation and you bought something, and it's heartbreaking to lose something inside Disney, right? If you're trying to make memories, you're trying to make good memories. Now you're not trying to make bad memories. And I thought it was so awesome. And as a matter of fact, like 2 weeks later, I found some mini ears in Hollywood Studios, and I said I have to turn them in, because I had gone through that experience, and I can't imagine how somebody would just kind of keep them, for real. Cast member do that for guests. Oh, look at that. I love that. You see what I'm saying? Those are the little things that they train you on that you don't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's amazing, Benny. Yeah. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful. Hulk. What's that Hulk about? Astro Orbiter. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. I put that on TikTok. Let me give you a story. All right. What happened to me one time. All right. And this happened to me. I think it was on December. I think it was on Christmas Day, actually, December 25th, or it was December 24th. Okay. And I went to Hollywood Studios. I lived in Miami. I came up here for vacation. And we went to the Little Mermaid. Okay. And my wife had she had an issue with one of her legs, and so we rented out a wheelchair. And so the good thing about having a wheelchair, hold on, let me take this out, is that you come in with the wheelchair and they put you right into the queue. You have what do you call it, priority, and they put you in, and you get that's a beautiful thing about getting a wheelchair over there. So pro tip. Anyway, I'm telling no, I don't want to tell you to do something you're not supposed to do. Anyway, we were in a wheelchair and we went to the Little Mermaid ride. Now you don't sit up all the way in the front; you sit all the way in the back where you're able to fit the wheelchair and you're able to see the show. And by the way, I wish that show came back. There were so many memories that my children and I made inside um, that Little Mermaid show. Anyway, we used to joke about it all the time. But so I went in there and we sat back there, and it so happened that I looked down and I saw a camera. Okay. I saw a camera, and I told my wife, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to it, because if I don't pick it up, somebody else will, and they might steal it. So when we exit the show, it leads you right to the bathrooms over there where Star Wars used to be and whatever. It leads you to that bathroom. So I sat down, as my children, my wife went to the restroom after exiting the show, and I said, you know what? I gotta find the people that lost this camera. And so what I did is I went into the photo library. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted to see who the person was so I can find them and give them the camera. And so I'm looking at the photographs and I see this young girl, okay, and she was wheelchair ridden. She had Down syndrome, or she actually had what do you call it? She had paralysis, and so she was, she couldn't get off the wheelchair. And I'm scrolling through the photographs, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of photographs with Disney characters, Mickey and Minnie and all this and all that. And I'm like, my heart's breaking, because these people, I know they're looking for their camera, right? They came to Orlando to have wonderful memories. They took so many photographs. I'm here scrolling and scrolling. I'm like, oh my goodness. And they're taking pictures in Magic Kingdom, and I'm here in Hollywood Studios, and they're taking pictures in Magic Kingdom with all the characters, and I'm like, I gotta find these people. So I told my wife, I said, we gotta find these people. And how hard is it to find a child that has what do you call it, paralysis, or I'm trying to find the word. um Anyway, she was paralyzed, and she was in a wheelchair, and she had like Down syndrome. I don't remember the name of that is, but how hard is she to find? So I told my wife, we got to find these people. So I'm walking through the threshold where it says Hollywood Studios. I see a couple fighting. They're arguing about this camera, and I run up to the lady and I said, "Ma'am, I think you're fighting about this camera." And I show her the camera, and man, that lady hugged me like if I was her lost child, if I was the prodigal child that returned home, right? And she grabbed me and she hugged me for like, I'm not lying to you, like 5 minutes. Like it was like like it was like a very tight and deep. I mean, it was awesome. It was so awesome. And I told my wife, this is like the best Christmas present that I've had, right? Because she was like so grateful and she was so thanking me. And so you see what I'm saying? These are things that we have to think about, and people need to think about if they come across merchandise or a camera or a Mickey or Minnie ears that they find on the street. Why do you want to keep it? This, it doesn't belong to you. Why do you want to make bad memories of a vacation? Turn it in. If you can find the people that kind of lost it, like kind of like what I did with the camera. They were like, look for them, find them, turn it in. Maybe they go to the lost and found and they find them. And it was like it was so beautiful the way the lady was so thankful, and she grabbed me and she hugged me, and I was like, I felt so good about that, right? And so I'm just saying, Disney is a place to have good memories in, and you see a child crying, you see somebody, hey, talk to them, give them a good experience, because that's what it's about. I remember one time I went with the with Disney is a place where you can go and put your belongings in. Like, I have a baby stroller, right, that I sit my daughter in, and so I can roll her around all the park. And Disney is a place where you should feel comfortable enough to put your cell phone there and put your back with your camera, and not have fear that somebody's going to steal anything, right? I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. And unfortunately, you do have people, like I read an article one time that there was a lady that she was actually doing research on baby strollers to see which ones were very expensive. And then she would go in and she would steal them, and then she would sell them online. They actually ended up catching her. But how can you have somebody so evil and wicked and do that inside these parks when people are supposed to have fun and people are supposed to create great memories? You know what I mean? Sorry if I'm just babbling along. You're gonna throw tomatoes at me. Love it. Yeah, that was such an awesome moment. There you go. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason to be mean to these cast members. There's no reason for it. There's really no reason for it. We're all supposed to have fun and have great memories. I think about it all the time. One day I'm gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? And my children are gonna stay behind, and they're gonna remember all the times we went to the park and we rode certain rides and we did certain things. And look, not everything is peaches and cream. Not everything is beautiful, but for me, Disney has a special place in my heart because my children and I, we used to come up here all the time to have fun and get away from the world. That's what it's about. Get away from the world. I think I read somewhere, and that's why Magic Kingdom is the way it is. You have to get a monorail. You have to park, and then you have to catch the what do you call it? The train, whatever you call it. I don't even remember. It's been so long that we don't use them. To get to the TTC, and then from there you got to catch the monorail, and then you got to do all this just to get inside the park. Why? Because they want you to kind of forget about the world and just go in there and have a fantasy. Have your dreams come true. And then people go in there and they're all what do you call it? They're all grouchy and stuff. Why? Just go in there and have fun. So I'm just saying. And I'm not always saying, sometimes I go in there with, problems from the world. But, once I'm in there, I start thinking about other things, and let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, especially in Magic Kingdom, I'll tell you, I don't have a problem with Hollywood Studios. I mean, that's why Hollywood Studios is my favorite theme park, because you can park and you're at the entrance within the maximum 10 minutes. To be honest, Epcot pretty much the same. You have to walk a little bit more. Animal Kingdom pretty much the same. But when you're dealing with Magic Kingdom, sometimes they park you very far, and you definitely have to walk. And I'll tell you one thing. I bought my annual passes when they first became available. The very first day that they became available, I bought them. And the park that I have least visited has been Magic Kingdom. And Magic Kingdom for me was number one. It was like the best for me. And now it has dropped to maybe number four because of all the stuff that you got to go through just to get inside that park. It's the most beautiful park. It's where the most memories are made. And I haven't even done a vlog in there. I haven't done a live stream in there. I just haven't because it's just too much to go, to write all this and do all that. And I need to go in there and do one video just so I can do it. But it's just too much to get in there. So Magic Kingdom has fall down all the way down to my list. I prefer going, especially like I said, for live streaming, vlogging. I prefer to go to the other parks. It's just too much. Yep, yep. I'm telling you, it's like just too much. Yeah, and I know theme park does some live streaming there, and I kind of see some areas where there's lagging, but I want to go in there and kind of get a little bit of experience in there, so I can have a better idea what I can and what I cannot do. The good thing about Magic Kingdom for me is that I have a 4-year old, and all the rides she's pretty much able to go on, and that's what I love about Magic Kingdom. And obviously there are classics there that I love to ride. I one of my favorites is Thunder Mountain. I love Thunder Mountain. Um, Carousel of Progress. I love that one. It's like that's where my kids and I have gone every time we go. The People Mover. I love the People Mover, especially after a long day. You just sit down and just relax. I love it. Jungle Cruise is one of my favorites. I haven't ever since I bought an annual pass. I haven't gotten on there because every time I go, there's a long line. Um, Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my faves. My daughter loves that ride, so we ride that all the time. There's just so much to do there. My daughter Melissa, she's finally able to ride the what do you call it, the Seven Dwarfs mine train. So there's so much to do over there, but it gets so packed. And then not only that, but it's just like we mentioned, getting in there is pain in the butt in itself. And then once the fireworks go off and everything is done, everybody's kind of rushing to get out. And unless you're somewhere deep inside the park where by the time you get to the exit, pretty much everybody's already gone. Then you're having to deal with a whole bunch of other people just getting into the monorail. You got to wait a long line. Oh, it's just too much, too much. So I'd rather just go to other parks. Oh, well, that's good to know, because I don't. That's one of my fears, to go in there, do a live stream, and then be lagging and lagging and lagging. I don't want that. But if everybody's pretty much having that same issue, then I feel good. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, it's definitely a very tight, right? It kind of reminds me of um trying to remember the ride over at um oh my goodness, over at Islands of Adventure, the water ride, Dudley's. It kind of reminds me of that. It's hard to get in and it's hard to get out, and you're just so tight. You're like this, all compressed. And I'm not a skinny guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a skinny guy, so all right. So what else do I have? You know what? Let's do this because I said I was going to do it, and let me go over here, delete all of this. I'm not sharing anything. So Disney Wi-Fi makes streamers lag. Do you think they kind of do it purposely? Like I remember while back, Verizon Wireless was like the main. They were a supporter of Disney, and as a matter of fact, I remember when they had the app, you had to be. If I remember correctly, back then, this was back when Stacy was doing the Disney. What do you call it? Oh my goodness, I forgot. Daisy, but Stacy. What is it? The do. Oh my goodness, I can believe I forgot. Anyway, uh, Verizon Wireless was like the provider inside the park, and now I think it's AT&T. But I have Verizon Wireless, and I don't really experience a lot of issues. But I'm wondering. I think AT&T is like the dominant one in there, and I think if you have AT&T is where you have the least problems. I don't know if I'm right by saying that. By the way, I don't think is it on purpose. It's because there are so many users. Well, that's true. That is true. But you know what? I'm assuming that kind of Disney knows that, right? So I'm assuming they have like a very strong Wi-Fi. But at the end of the day, I mean, you're talking about thousands and thousands of people. So I guess you're right. Well, that's kind of my idea, that they can control it so that people lag. But I could be wrong. Benny, and they actually turned it off. Well, yeah, I mean, I heard that they had it off for like the first days of the 50th anniversary. Verizon was too expensive, so I think Disney went with a cheaper route. It could be. It could be. Yeah, you could do that in your own house. Yeah. That's kind of why I do these streams at home, because I know I'm not going to have an issue. But I do want to do one thing here. I'm going to put some music on. I don't care if this is a copyright claim, but I said I was going to do it. I have it on my notes, so I'm going to do it. All right. Boom. Go over here. And there it is right there. That's what I'm looking for. All right here.
At Hampton by Hilton.
Let me take that commercial that they do off.
Go straight to her room.
Give me 1 second,
unlock
guys.
her door, and head right to bed. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com.
All right.
Memories.
So, nope, this is not it. Sorry. Looking for one song, and oh, you know what? It's not it. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. Hold on. All right, there it is. All right. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to take this off. Let me see. Let me catch up to chat. Yep. You can control who and what can access Wi-Fi. I'm getting a hotspot. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing too, man. I mean, that's a good idea, getting a hotspot. But, at the end of the day, if Verizon, so for example, like in my case, if Verizon Wireless is not good inside those parks, even if I get my own hotspot, it's not going to be good because it's the same, provider. So that's why I haven't done it. And it might help, theme park. It might help. So let me do this. Boom. All right. Here we go. So I got to play this song, guys, because this this is for me is one of my favorite songs. This is an artist that has been forgotten, and I think he's awesome. And I hope you guys can enjoy. All right, so let me add this to the stream, and let me hit play. Just love that song. I was listening to the song the other day, and I was like, "Oh, hold on, boom." All right, all right. So I was listening to that song the other day. I'm like, "Oh, I gotta put that song on." So anyway, I love that song. Don't be surprised if I share another one of his songs another day. But listen, guys, listen, I really appreciate you coming on here and sticking around with me, having some fun with me. Um, the stream has been 2.5 hours long. I wasn't really intending on it being so long, but I appreciate you guys being on here. I really, really do. Thank you for keeping me entertained on the chats. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to end this video or this stream as I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you for being on here, okay? Appreciate it. Whoop, whoop. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. More to come. Thank you, Manny. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I always forget to do these. I always forget to put these. I made these up and I don't never put them on here. So thank you so much for being on here. Over here. Thank you for watching. Dun, dun, dun. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night, Daryl. We'll keep in touch. Again, thank you, Manny. Thank you, Benny, for being on here. Much love. Appreciate it. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.